Well, hey guys, happy Tuesday. Today is Tuesday of the July month. I don't know the exact date. I think it's the 15th. Um, and I just wanted to explain a little bit about the course curriculum and why the foundation of the course curriculum is to help people understand who they are and what their actual beliefs are, what the core beliefs are, in order, because when you understand those things about yourself, when you understand yourself better, I believe you'll be able to see yourself better and your behaviors and your interactions. And that's when you're going to be able to move forward from there at getting better all the time and being interested in learning about why you react certain ways or how to fix yourself and how you react and how to control yourself. It's all about self-control. And um, I think that, that is the most important foundation for any manner of learning about not only customer service, but interpersonal relationship skills. And those kind of skills are just something that doesn't come naturally with how your parents raise you, or how the school might teach you or not teach you how to be, or who it is that you are as a person in general. um, I think sometimes one of the hardest things to do is control how you view people. If you have some sort of a weakness inside of you where you see somebody and you view them in a negative way because of your own weakness, and you're not going to be, that right there is going to interrupt your connection with them. So often we are just walking around constantly interrupted with being able to connect with people in a loving and actual love manner. And I believe that that's why God's summed up into one commandment was love one another, because that's the hardest thing to do. It's the hardest thing to do. I mean, if you really comprehend what love is in general, and then you're supposed to just love other people, like, I find myself often, not too often, but often asking God, like, you want me to love this person, God? Why? They're horrible. You see what they're doing? Look at this and look at that. And then I'll be praying and talking to God, and then all of a sudden I'll start to realize, well, we don't actually know why they're like that. We don't know what it is that why we're thinking of them like that, or what it is. Is it because you're, intimidated by them? Why do you feel that way towards them? And I start looking at myself instead of trying to think of how I don't like them and I want them to change. I start focusing, changing on myself. And I think that that is extremely empowering, to know that you can transform, you can change yourself, and it will change the entirety of how you interact with life and the reality of, if you value your life, you can value other people's lives. And the more the higher you're able to value other people and yourself, is the higher that you're going to go in the ranking of being able to interact with people and not feel overwhelmed, not feel negative emotions, but feel like either you're pouring into them or they're pouring into you. But it's a good interaction, it's a good connection ability. It's not overwhelming. I don't believe that it's possible that you can just be around too many people, and there's just too many people, you can't spread yourself so thin and all that. I think if you have the ability to understand yourself and why you're here and what you're doing here, what your life purpose is, and how to engage, you're not going to see things that way. How you see things is all based on how you think about things. So, learning in the course curriculum how it is that you're thinking about things, what your core beliefs are, is imperative to becoming the masseuse. And because the masseuse is in any job, and it's the person who's positive, that really wants to do their best and that cares, and that if you're upset, they're not joining you in the upsetness. They're not getting an attitude back at you. They're not trying to attack you if you start popping off and getting crazy. They're able to handle their own. That's the masseuse. That's a thug. That's a real one. Those are the people that are able to be real. And so when you sign up for your classes, for your class, and you receive your course curriculum and you start working on the questions about yourself and just start learning, it's just a foundation. It's just the beginning. It's only just begun. You got to go further. It's going to be a lot more to do. I'm just trying to provide you with an easy way in to learning about yourself and starting to question, are you actually doing your best? Is your life purpose being fulfilled? Do you feel fulfilled? Do you feel capable? Or do you feel like you're constantly doubting, you're constantly unhappy, you're constantly not feeling motivated in life? All these things. So I'm excited for you to become certified. Hey, the way of the masseuse, myspaparadise.com. Okay, bye, love you.